Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Puppy Master 8. Aww, look at this little guy. I think he's cute. Anyways, what did I want to talk about? I kind of recorded already 45 minutes of this vlog. The problem is I kind of talked myself into a bad corner. A corner I don't want to go. That's why I'm going to to this topic kinda little bit shorter, not so extravagant. Anyways, the first topic I want to talk about, the one I didn't talk myself into corner, is Let's Plays. Of course, I usually talk about Let's Plays because that's what I do on YouTube. Some of you have realized that I haven't uploaded any new parts of my games since I finished the Duke. And I wanted to give a few reasons for that. That's 3 reasons. Reason 1, I'm kinda exhausted after playing the Duke. I was playing 10 hours, not straight, but almost. In 24 hours, I worked 6 hours, slept 5 hours, and played the Duke for 10.5 hours. The missing time was driving to work, driving from work, eating, uploading, queuing the videos up so I can record while they were uploading, and it kinda exhausted me. The second part is that I kinda want to give you guys the opportunity to catch up, because yeah, I uploaded 10 hours of gameplay. Usually I do this in about 10 days, and I did it in 2. So you can watch the Duke, enjoy it, without missing Realms of Arcania, Jack the Lions, stuff like that. The third, and one of the, let's say, biggest reasons is I'm pissed. Yes, I'm really pissed about some of the comments I got during the Duke. The third comment was like, next time get the English version, or this Let's Play would be a lot better if you would have played it in English, get the English version next time, stuff like that. In case you haven't realized it yet, I am from Germany. I am a German. I was born in Germany. I was raised in Germany. Currently, I live in Germany, and if I can manage it, I try to die in Germany. So, why should a German player have to get an English version of a game so people would enjoy his hobby more? I mean, yes, I did realize in the middle of the Let's Play that by changing my language setting of the Xbox, I could actually play it in English. Which I have to say, why can't I just choose this in the game screen? I don't get it. Anyways, well, that's not it. I was waiting 12 years for Duke Nukem to arrive. I really enjoyed Duke Nukem 3D. I liked his humor, and when they announced 3 years later, 15 years ago, Duke Nukem came out, and I think 15, something like that. And when they announced Duke Nukem Forever 3 years later, I was thrilled. I was really looking forward to it. And I don't have a lot of games I'm really thrilled for. I'm really looking forward to. Most of the time, since years, I'm saying I don't even want to download most of today's games illegally, because I don't care for I don't care for Call of Duty. I don't care for Brothers in Arms. I don't care for most huge franchises. I played Halo 1. It was an okay shooter. I don't understand why it's so huge. I didn't play multiplayer, of course, it's because of this. And if I compare my Xbox collection with, for example, my PlayStation 3 collection or my actual old PC games collection, there's a huge difference between our games today and games I bought when I was younger. So, yes, I was really looking forward to the Duke, and I had the option: do I play the Duke for me on my HD TV, chilling on my sofa, or do I want to make a let's play out of him and entertain my subscribers? Because I was aware of the fact that playing the Duke wouldn't get me a lot of new subscribers because, well, everybody and his mother is playing the Duke. So I'm kind of aware of this fact. Um, so let's make a little game, not game, but let's do something. You open up Paint, no, Paint, do it. 10, 9, 8, fuck it. Okay, I hope you have opened Paint. Now go to File, New, Preferences, and create a 640 width times 400 height window. You see this? You see this small window? That's how I recorded the Duke. That's how I record games from consoles. Because that's usually the screen resolution I have with DOSBox, and I'm used to that. I don't have the biggest, best, whatever graphic card in the world, and if I increase the screen size, I get a lot of frame rate drops during recording, so I'm recording in this small window. So I was sitting here, not laying down on my sofa, playing the Duke in this small window instead of my HD TV, and I was talking 10.5 hours doing it instead of, well, not talking and enjoying the Duke. And that's the thanks I get. Play it in English next time. What? Seriously? This is a hobby. I'm doing Let's Plays as a hobby. If you have paid to subscribe to my channel, then I'm sorry, but you got scammed. You don't have to pay anything. I'm doing free entertainment. I'm not saying that just because I do free entertainment, I'm totally immune or people are not allowed to criticize me for anything. But telling a German guy that he should get an English game next time is kinda not okay in my opinion. I mean, I don't go to Kikoskia's channel, oh, next time play this game in German. I hate you. I mean, this is kinda the unique thing I have going on. That I'm playing games and doing sometimes on the fly translation. This is, for me, as a training, some sort of training. And yes, to introduce people to a different language. Perhaps they did learn some words from it or some phrases. Friss Scheiße und stirb. Eat shit and die. I mean, okay, it's not something you can use in everyday life, but still. And the German version wasn't that bad, and the best scenes I did translate on the fly. I even, while translating, I made them a bit harsher than they were actually later on. I figured this out in the real English translation. And so I was like, yeah, don't like it, don't watch it. But don't come to me and demand anything. I hate it when people demand something. I see this in Kikoskia's channel all the time. I'm sorry that I have to mention Kikoski all the time, but this is something that ticks me off. Not him, his fans. Is this whole, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should be like this, you should do that. Oh, that would be so fun if you would do this. I can tell you, if I would get these many comments like this all the time like he do, I would say, guys, apparently I cannot please you, So I will shut down this channel. No, I'm not shutting down this channel, this was just theoretical. So if people start demanding stuff, I would say, okay, apparently what I'm doing is not good enough, I will stop doing it. No? And yeah, so I'm open for suggestions. But if I read stuff like, oh, this Let's Play would have been 400% better if you had played it in English, I'm like, is the language really that huge of a deciding factor? I mean, I watch Let's Plays because I'm interested in the game, and I stick to Let's Player because I'm interested in the Let's Playing style. And perhaps I even watch a game I'm not interested because I'm not that interested, but the Let's Player interests me. And yeah. That's why I play video games. If Over the Gun, for example, decides he plays a Spanish game, I would be like, hey, awesome. Let's see what he's doing. I don't know. I just don't get it. And that's the reason why I haven't uploaded anything. Because I'm really pissed off at this thing. And I still have a backlog of Jagged Alliance 2, but I don't have a backlog of Realms of Arcania. So in order to upload more Realms of Arcania, I have to record Realms of Arcania. But since I'm kinda pissed off at the moment, and this goes through my mind all the time, I'm not recording Realms of Arcania because I would just talk about this during Realms of Arcania, which I don't want to, no? And yeah, the main problem why this is pissing me off so much is that lately I haven't been that happy with Let's Playing. How to put it? Not Let's Playing. I still enjoy Let's Playing. I still enjoy entertaining people. I really do like doing this. But what's ticking me off, and I know I've mentioned this a lot of times, is my subscriber weight. I have like, let's say 5, 6 regular commenters. People who regularly comment on my videos. I'm not going to make any names because perhaps I have 7 and I forgot one and then they're pissed at me and stuff like that. But I can safely say that 5, 6 people are regularly commenting my videos. If I hadn't have these people, I would have no comments at all. Well, sometimes a comment like, I hate your voice, I hate your English, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, nice. And yeah, it's this kind of topic is gnawing on me for quite some time. My best friend knows about that. I talked with him about it. Gilvin knows about it. I talked with her about it. And I don't know what's wrong. That's the main reason. They told me, well, perhaps it's the games you play. Zelda, Mega Man, Resident Evil. Sure, a lot of my older games are all role-playing games most people haven't heard about, most likely. But the funny thing is, they have the most views. The most views I have on my channel is the beginning of Dungeon Master, Stone Prophet, Eye of the Beholder 2, and The Seventh Guest, 11th Hour, and all the Bible games. I have no idea what's wrong there. But my Zelda games, 80 views average. Bible games, 350 views average. 11th Hour, 7th Guest, 1000 average. Oof, I don't know what's wrong there. And yeah, sure, people will say, oh, he's just doing it to get famous. Oh, that's so lame of him. No. And in my head, this makes actual sense. I, as a person, Daniel, I don't want to become famous. I don't want to become like showing myself on camera, being like, yay, look at me, ooh, I am this, and do this and that, and whatever. No. But I kind of want that my videos are being watched because, well, that's the reason why I'm doing them, so people can watch them. I hate people who always say, "Oh, subscriber rates don't matter, and as long as one person watches my videos, I'm happy." Yeah, that's usually these people who have 6,000 plus subscribers. It's just the same like people who sleep with 10 women per week were like, "Oh, sex is not everything." Well, sure. It's always, if you have it, it's unimportant. If I have people who have $10 billion, $10 billion on their bank account, they are like, "Oh, money is not everything." Yeah, sure. How about you live in the slums for a little bit? Then we can see how unimportant money is for you. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm kind of ticking me off. And I was looking around some other Let's Players, and usually it's like people have 200, 300 videos and 5 to 6,000 subscribers. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, I must do something fundamentally wrong with my Let's Plays, because I have almost 3,000 videos. I mean, that's a lot. And I have under 800 subscribers. What am I doing wrong? There must be something I'm doing essentially wrong. Am I polarizing that much with my humor? Then I would say most of my video, I don't know if it's if I'm polarizing too much. If my voice is really that, um, uh, how to say it? My nose is itching. Why is my nose itching like that? Because I'm pissed or something. I don't know. Um, I don't know if my voice is so aggravating for people that they are like, "Whoa, this voice! Ah, ears bleeding! Oh, this English! He says the R like a W! Ah!" 1 second, I have to drink. Perhaps it's because I'm drinking during Let's Plays. Then again, I'm recording for a few hours straight usually, and I'm sorry that my throat gets a bit dry. I don't know. And the worst thing is, I don't even get comments in this direction on what I'm really doing wrong. The only negative comments I usually get is they hate my voice. That's okay. That's an opinionated thing. They don't like the way I speak English. Okay. Racist bastard. I'm sorry that not everyone can speak perfect English. How about we speak a bit German a bit? No? Care to? No? Oh, too bad. Um, or I don't know. Yes, that's usually main complaints I get. Okay. All complaints I can't really do anything about. I'm not going to put my hand against my throat and talk like this all the time, so my voice sounds a bit different. Not to mention, I think I would die after 10 minutes of doing that. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. One thing I don't want to do is advertising myself. I don't want to go to a big website and be like, "Hey guys, look at me. Ooh, look at my Let's Plays. Awesome." I don't do this because I'm my biggest, I'm my own biggest critic, and yeah, that's why I can't do this. I don't know. I would prefer doing stuff like, "Hey, look at Gaming Pixie. She's doing awesome reviews. Hey, look at Basulka. She's doing reviews of fairy tales. Look at them. Look at those people in my channel." And perhaps that's what I kind of want to have more subscribers, so I can be like, "Hey, they are awesome too. Check them out too." I don't know. I just want to help people. Anyways. It may happen that after I vented a bit, perhaps I feel like recording. So if you see a video tomorrow, Maybe then I'm like, yeah, kind of feel like recording again. Yeah, let's play. That's kind of what I wanted to say. I mean, it really pissed me off, this whole next time playing English thing. I realized it too late that, like I said, I think I said it last time, if I change the language setting on my Xbox, I can actually play this game in English. Why? Why is there no language option inside the game if this is possible? It doesn't make any lack of a sense. No sense at all. Anyways, I don't know if I had played in English if I had known about this earlier. Because the problem is, I kinda want to give the German version a fair try, and if I had played the Duke in English first, I might have been biased a bit. And I didn't want to be like this. I wanted to check it out in German first. Problem being, I also wanted to record it and get it out as fast as possible. So I was kinda like, yeah, even if I had known about this English thing, I doubt I would have done it, because I'm not a person who is like, oh, I play this game and immediately after that I play it again. Especially not on games like Duke Nukem, because it is linear. I mean, my best friend played The Witcher 2, I think, 5 times when he got it. And the thing with The Witcher is you can have totally different storyline every time you play it. So it isn't like, yeah, linear. Anyways, so even if I had known about this English thing, I doubt I would have played it in English first. Not to mention, I didn't think it would be that much of a problem. Apparently, it was for some people. Anyways, now the topic where I talked myself into a corner, and I'm not going to elaborate too much on it. Feminism. I know, it's one of my most favorite topics. Next to video games. One thing I want to clarify, because people may get a wrong impression, because I'm always nagging on feminism in some of my videos, especially in the Duke, for example, because, oh, the Duke is so evil, he's objectifying women and all that. I don't have a problem with feminism that actually uses a brain. That means feminism that's fighting for rights, for women rights, that are, I don't want to say important, because I'm not in the position to say what's important or not important for women. I had a discussion with Queen of Headless, not really a discussion. She posted something on Tumblr. I have no idea how to say this word. Tumblr. Anyways, she was posting on this blog website and was kinda annoyed that some people say feminism is irrelevant. And she said, how can this be irrelevant? Topics like abortion, rape, definition, and stuff like that. Or fair wages, that a woman should get the same payment as a man. How can they say that this is irrelevant? And this is the kind of feminism I support. This is the kind of feminism where I say, yes, you're right, there's something wrong. I even made, yes, I have a Tumblr account. Just check for Elanarae. Should find it. Then I don't have the website URL handy. I even made a topic about this because I was talking with Gaming Pixie about this. One topic is about the rape definition. And I was like, there are seriously people out there who say it is not rape if you sleep with a woman who is unconscious? What? Really? How dumb are they? That the brains can even function is kinda astounding. Anyways, yes, I made a topic about this. She did not ask for it. Was the title? It was about just because a woman is wearing skirts or short skirts and kinda revealing clothing does not mean it's okay to rape her. No, it's never okay to do a crime to someone. I hate humanity. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I say. Want to say this is the feminism I support. With important, in my opinion, important topics. I know I just said I don't have the rights to say what's important, what's unimportant, but let me say my jab at feminism is usually against the vocal. I don't know if it's the majority or minority of women, feminists, sorry, who are like, he said bitch in a let's play. He must be a rape supporter, or he must be a misogynist. I can't even spell the word. How can I be it? And people like that. People who act like just because you say the word bitch is you, and you are beating up women every day just for fun or something like that. And that's the feminism I make fun of. That's the feminism where I say no, stop, full stop, go away, leave me alone. And yeah, that's what the topic was about. Because I wrote Queen of Atlas, I have the feeling that a lot of men who say feminism is irrelevant only get confronted by this kind of feminism. These nagging little people who, and I just did to stop because I'm itching, my nose is itching, I'm scratching my nose, ticking me off. And they only get in contact with these type of feminists who are like, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. Where I'm always thinking, don't you have bigger problems in your life than some person who said bitch in a let's play, or wrote bitch, or said bitch? I mean, my problem is the word bitch. I don't say the word cunt. I hate using the word cunt. That's where I draw the line. Because most women are really offended by this. Okay, I can understand this. Because even the German translation to this word is really, really bad, and you don't call this a woman. I think in my almost 3,000 videos, I said it 2 times, and I immediately said I'm sorry. No? That's where I draw the line. And the problem with the word bitch is, it has a lot of meanings. At least that's how I understand it. At least in German, it has quite a lot of meanings. And sure, it is usually a word targeted at women, but you can also target it at men, at least in German. Zicke. He's a Zicke. Kind of like nagging all the time. I don't know how to translate it properly. And that's how I usually use the word. Sure, bitch also means some sort of whore, slut, whatever. No, that's not the definition I use it for. And yeah, the problem I have with this word is that women are usually, some are proud if they got under the skin of a man and they kind of broke down and said, you bitch, I hate you. They knew they really hit them where it hurt them. So there are women that are actually proud if they are called, well, in this situation, a bitch. But some women treat this word like idiot, asshole, jerk, a normal swear word, and some use it as being the Antichrist, if you say this, and that's what I don't understand about this. That's why, I don't know, I don't take this sort of feminism seriously, who always nag at little things, and not to mention hypocrites. I was watching a feminist channel, and she was, in one video she was bothered about female robots, because you have to go the extra mile to build a female robot and attach boobs to them and stuff like that. And it only shows that women are serving men and blah 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 blah. Okay, fine, makes sort of sense that you do have to take the extra mile and do more to make it a female robot. A few videos later, she complained that there were not enough female Transformers in the Transformer movie. Yes, I didn't understand it either. On the one hand, it's bad to have female robots. On the other hand, there were not enough female robots in a movie. Good. Okay. What exactly do they want? That's the main problem. I mean, most of these feminists kind of, I'm not saying but I did meet some who were kind of like hidden misandrists. Women who just hate men, who blame every bad thing on the gender, and oh, the world is like that because it is ruled by men and stuff like that. And yeah, no, it's not the gender. The world is like that because it is ruled by greedy bastards who happen to be men. But I'm pretty sure a greedy woman would act the same as the man. I don't know. I don't put this down on gender, more like on personality. We have in Germany, our Bundeskanzler, our Prime Minister. I think Prime Minister is the word. Our Prime Minister is a woman, Angela Merkel. I don't see a huge difference between her leading governmenting style and the governmenting style of other guys, of the guys we had so far. And I'm pretty sure it would have been the same with Hillary Clinton. She's a politician, and politicians have some sort of personal traits that make them politicians. I'm not sure if just because she's a woman that she somehow has a totally different, would change everything. She also has to play by the quotation mark rules, not the rules of male society, but kind of the rules. And you can't just say, oh, I'm doing this now, yeah, why? Intuition. For example, I'm sorry if I had to put this thing up, but no, she has to present facts and stuff like that, and if she's presenting facts, it doesn't matter what gender she is. It shouldn't matter. And that's why I don't understand this whole men are responsible for the evil in humanity just because most idiots are male. I can safely say that. And that's the feminism I don't support. It's the feminism I make fun of. But I do support feminism who fights for female equal rights. It's just logical that a woman who has the same work experience, the same education, and works the same hours should get paid the same. One thing I kinda want to say at this is I don't trust most of the statistics they bring out. I'm not saying there's absolutely no wage difference. Like I said, they should get paid the same. But we had this discussion a few days ago at work, and we have a German idiom. Never trust a statistic you haven't faked yourself. Yes, faked yourself. I'm not saying they are all fake, but the problem is they never, how do I say it? They always show, yes, women in higher positions earn this in companies and men earn this in companies. They don't, of course, they don't say the companies, but I personally would say it would be more revealing if they say we have this one huge company A, Like I said, they can't say the name of the company, and men are earning this much, women are earning this much. That would be a lot better statistics, because we know it's one company, and we see what this company pays them. Because one company could be Burger King, and the other, where they took the female statistics, and the other company could be Microsoft, where they take the male statistics. Of course, there could be a difference. Like I said, I'm not saying there is no wage difference. I'm just saying that I don't believe the statistics, if that makes any kind of sense. Because, like I said, statistics can be influenced a lot by the people who make them without lying. And that's the bad thing. Because I think the biggest argument against this, and I kind of support this argument, is this: if I have the option between a man and a woman, both have the same work experience, both have the exact same education level, both know the same stuff, kinda, and but because because this is the internal law, I can pay the woman like 10%, 20% less wage. Why should I recruit the man? Yeah? That's the thing. How I'm thinking. I'm not sure if this is like if it's like this in the real world, but that's something a personal manager said about this whole argument: is why would why should he hire a man if he can hire a woman with the same qualifications, but but he could just pay her less because she's a woman? And one thing that kind of pisses me off is about this whole equality thing, is in Germany, they want to make a law that 30% of the leading staff in companies must be female. And I'm sorry, but this is not right. Because in Germany there is this law that everyone is equal in front of the law. And yeah, you can't just say, well, a company has to have 30% female employees. I mean, I'm working in a relatively small company. We have, let's say, 30 people, coders, software engineers, even less. And we have, apart from the bookie staff, 2 women who are coding. And yeah, so we kinda have to kick out some men to hire some more women. The problem with this is, sure, we have only a small percentage or a small number, but when I finished my studying, when I became a Bachelor of Science, we were 18 guys and 3 girls. A colleague of mine had like 50 guys when he finished his he's not a Bachelor of Science, he's a Fachinformatiker, computer assistant, let's say this. I'm sorry if he hears this. But he had 50 guys and no women. So going from these numbers is, how can we get 30% women if this law gets made? Because there aren't that many. And I don't know why, honestly, because I'm pretty sure the mobbing type is not that present in higher education classes. I'm not sure. I've never seen anyone mobbing one of the female students we have. They have the same education level than I am. They were better in some stuff, they were worse in some stuff, and I don't see a difference between a female coder and a male coder. I don't know. Anyways, I have the feeling I didn't talk myself into a dead end. Like I said, I support feminism as long as it's going against real important, in my opinion, important things and not nitpicking stuff. And that's kinda it. I just want to clarify, I'm not against feminists, I'm not a macho or something and be like, oh, women should be in the kitchen serving men. No, but yeah. Next time I think I will talk about religion. Why am I an atheist? I don't know. Anyways. The problem is, that's why I don't like doing vlogs too much, because I have a very limited field of interest. It's usually video games or these hugely controversial topics like feminism, religion, and stuff like that. That's the only things I can really talk about because I'm interested in them. I research them. Yes, I really research them and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm not allowed to talk about my job, so there's not much I can say here. I'm don't have any other huge hobbies I can talk about, and that's it. So that's why I usually don't do vlogs, and I try to get my private life out of the Let's Plays because I don't want to flame about feminism all the time or talk about religion or stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, I or perhaps I do record some Kana later on. You will see tomorrow, depending on if I'm uploading something or not. And I just to the people who made these comments, in case they see this video, and the problem is next time perhaps think before you type. There are a huge amount of different ways where you can express the same opinion without hurting the other person. Kinda like, hey, I'm really enjoying this Let's Play. It's kinda sad that you haven't done it in English yet, but perhaps in the future, question mark, stuff like that. It would have, it would have said the same thing, but it wouldn't have been like, "Oh, how dare you not play the Duke in English? I hated you." No, I don't know. That's why I usually don't comment on videos and try my best not to piss people off by forcing my opinion down on them. Anyways, I hope I don't get flamed too much for the feminism part. Like I said, I believe in feminism. I'm not against feminism, but it should be on a higher, more important level. Anyways, the doggy is so cute. I want a doggy like that. Great. I have to buy a doggy now. Anyways, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other sometime in the future. So take care and goodbye.